Good morning and welcome to the Locksmith Ledger International and LockReference.com, combining forces with Wayne's Lock Shop. This is Wayne, your host, and today we're going to talk about the Bullseye, that's BullsI, door coring jig. You can see here that the door coring jig is mounted on the door. We're going to go ahead and start by measuring how far back we want this to sit. In order to get a nice straight hole, you want to start off with the measuring tape and a little bit of painter's tape. The painter's tape is going to do two things. It's going to make sure that your measurement is equal and straight across the door from the beginning of the hole to the end of the hole, and it's also going to give you a position where you can drill into that hole to intersect it so that you can begin to get the wire out of the hole and transfer it where it needs to go. Again, we're double checking the measurement now. We measured it first with just the painter's tape, and we're going to double check those measurements after we get it in place. Here, John Nolan with Reliance Security is clamping the Bullseye jig into place. You'll notice that there's a nice little piece of foam in between the door and the jig that's going to help protect the door. Always want to make sure we use painter's tape and foam to protect the door. And now we have both clamps in place, and this door is being ready to be cored. Notice that we're coring this door, instead of across like the 36 inches wide, we're actually coring it down from the top of the door down to about the middle of the door, where we have the good zone to mount hardware between the 36 and 48 inch mark on the door itself. Here, John is showing how the long drill bit is going to measure and reach directly at the hinge pocket. We're going to intersect this hole directly at the hinge pocket here. So we're just showing how everything is set up every step of the way before we start coring. Now, John is using the 24-inch drill bit that is supplied to begin the hole drilling process. This comes with two drill bits. You start off with the shorter one because it's easier to control, and it's going to spread the load between two drill bits instead of just one. Here is the second drill bit. This is your longer drill bit that's actually going to reach all the way from the top of the door down to the middle of the door. We could actually even drill a little bit further down the door if we wanted to. Here, John has that long drill bit sunk all the way down, fully, all the way down to the hinge pocket. We mark off with a little piece of tape directly on the drill bit where that point is going to be, and here we have it. Now you can see that shiny bit at the top of the hole. That is where our drill bit intersected. Now you can see that we're dead square on at the beginning hole right here. So that measurement puts a square centered on that hole and that tunnel. You can see that in two different locations here. And then the other hole you sometimes have to go hunting for. So the one that's down by the hinge towards the end of the tunnel path, now you can see that's about an inch off. We had about an inch of variance in there, but we were able to find it. That's going to be completely covered up by the exit device, so it's not going to harm anything or be any problem. Here is the 300 PDH three-piece kit from Bullseye. For more information, check out the article at Locksmith Ledger International, and for more information on video reviews, check out Wayne's